Hello everybody. This is the second video about solving quadratic equation, and for the first video we talk about how we solve quadratic equation by factoring, completing square and square root method. And now we're going to learn how to use quadratic formula to solve quadratic equation. Well, in a quadratic equation with a different than 0, we have, it looks like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Now we're going to have three cases. Well, first, we need to find the value of the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. Right? So b squared minus 4ac. We have three cases. When it's greater than 0, we're going to have two unequal real solutions. When it's equal to 0, we're going to have one solution. And when b squared minus 4ac less than 0, we will have no solution. Well, how it works? Let's try to analyze these solutions here. Okay, now let's talk about the first case when we have b squared minus 4ac equals 0. Now here we have the solution for the quadratic formula is we have x squared, well, x equals minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over, okay, this is square, over 2a. Well, let's have the first scenario when we have a b squared minus 4ac, okay, positive. Now inside the root is positive, so we're going to have two unequal solutions. The first one is x1 equals minus b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And the second one, the solution, is minus b plus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay. Well, let's have the second scenario here when we have b squared minus 4ac equals 0. So if you have this equals 0 means we're going to eliminate this. So we're going to come up only one solution here. All right? So if we have, all right, so if we have the second one, if we have b squared minus 4ac equals 0, so we're going to eliminate this, right? We're going to have only one solution, which is x equals minus b over 2a, right? The third one, when we have b squared minus 4ac less than 0. Now, inside the root is negative, cannot be, right? It's impossible. So there is no solution, all right? There is no solution. Okay, I think we got the idea here. Well, let's move to an example, and all right. So find the real solutions, if any, of the equation 2x squared. Well, 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. All right, that looks like ax squared plus bx plus c, and we can use quadratic formula. First, let's identify what is a, what is b, and what is c. So here we have, so a, now a is 2. Let me change the color here. Okay, so we got a is 2, b is minus 4, and c is 1. Okay, well, let me remind you about the quadratic formula. Always is better. Always is, it's always a good idea to write the formula so we can memorize it. So x equals minus b, the solution, minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay? Well, here we have the value of a, the value of b, and the value of c. We're just going to substitute the numbers, right? So we get x equals, now minus b is minus 4. Plus or minus, no, minus 4 squared, minus 4 times 2 times 1 over 2 times 2. Okay, let's see here. Now here we have x equals 4 plus or minus 16 minus 8 over 4. x equals 4 plus or minus. Now square root of 16 minus 8 is, 16 minus 8 is 8, and the square root of 8 is 2 square root of 2 over 4. Okay. Well, here we can factor by 2, so we can simplify. So we're going to get 2 plus or minus square root of 2 over, now 4 is 2 times 2, and we're going to just simplify by 2, and we're going to come up with two solutions. So x1 equals 2 minus square root of 2 over 2, and x2 equals 2 plus square root of 2 over 2, right? So these are the solution of this quadratic equation. Okay, I'm just going to try to write like comma here, so it's going to be, okay. Well, let's move to, let me make sure about this. Okay, so let's move to another solution. Yeah, let's get another example here. Okay, here we have 1 over 2 x squared. Okay, so 1 over 2 x squared minus 6x plus 18 equals 0. All right, so first, let's try to eliminate the fraction here, so we can multiply by 2. Okay, so we can multiply by 2 in both sides. So here we will have x squared. We're going to have x squared minus 3x plus 36 equals 0. Right? All right, so all right, so again, we can have the quadratic formula here. So we get x equals minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay? So here, we know that a is 1, b is negative 3, and c is 36 here. Okay? So it will be x equals minus b means minus will be so negative 3 plus or minus b squared minus 4, well, b squared is negative 3 squared actually, yeah. So b squared will be negative 3 squared minus 4ac over 2 times 1. All right. Well, let me check here. I think this is a mistake for calculation. Let's go back here to the origin. Now here we'll multiply by 2. Wait a second. Here we'll multiply by 2. So we're going to simplify this with this. And 2 times negative 6 is negative 12, not negative 3. I apologize for this. So this is, yeah, that's a mistake here. So this is going to be, it's going to be negative 12. Okay, that's negative 12. So here, so will be, for some reason I cannot erase this, but yeah, let me change the color so it can be like clear here. So it's going to be negative 12, yes. Okay. So, yeah, sometimes we gotta watch out with this calculation here, you know. So one mistake can jeopardize the whole problem. All right, so it's going to be x equals 3 plus or minus. No, we know that 12 squared is 144, and minus 4 times 36 will be 144 over 2. Now it seems we're going to have only one solution here. All right, it seems we're going to have only one solution, and let's see here. So we got x. So if you have minus, so if it's b, a second. If it's b equals 12, right, negative 12, so it's going to be negative 12 here as well. So this is going to be negative 12, and here we're going to have 12. Yes. Cool. All right. and x equals, well, here this is equal 0 because 144 minus 144 will be 0, so this will be gone, and we're going to come up with this solution, which is 12 over 2 equals 6 here. Okay. Well, we can have too many ways here how we solve. Yeah, too many ways here. So we can use factoring, using special products, but here we just want to focus on using quadratic formula. All right, let's move to another example. Okay, so here we have, well, first of all, we need to rewrite this so we can move 2x to the left hand side here. So 2x squared minus 2x plus 3 equals 0. Now so here a equals 2, b equals -2, and c equals 3. Okay? So we can use the formula, quadratic formula here. So it will be x equals, no, minus b will be 2, because negative and negative positive, plus or minus b squared, which is minus 2 squared here. Okay, let's do it slowly here. So negative b, so negative 2. So b squared minus 4ac, 2 times 3, okay, over 2 times 2. Okay, so here we have we got x equals 4 plus or minus 4 minus, no, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 4 is 24 over 4. X equals 4 plus or minus -20 over 4. Well, since we have b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, because negative 20 is negative, less than 0, so it means there is no solution. No solution. Okay? Okay, there is no solution here. Okay, I think we got the idea here, and that's it for today. Have a good day.